This is Jim Emter, Van Ahn Co, Alexandria, Minnesota. The closing grain and livestock comments for November 9th, 2020. Corn up 3/4 cent, beans up 6 1/2, Chicago wheat down 4 1/2, Minneapolis down 2 1/2, Kansas City down 2 3/4. Really, grain markets at mixed. Crop report 11 o'clock tomorrow. That'll really dictate what's going on here. Outside influences today, obviously Dow and stock markets up very big, crude oil up big off of news that Pfizer potentially has a vaccine that is 90% successful, and that caused the outside to lift, but grains really just kind of whole hum. It did bring a little support on that announcement, but didn't really change things too dramatically much for the grain sectors, at least for right now. Crop report tomorrow will be the big key feature, and just realize we're kind of into some big price counts here, and the next ones get even loftier. So kind of realizing the marketing measure here, and if we don't perform well tomorrow, realizing that the uptick is probably something to consider here on the marketing perspective. Feeder cattle up 392 1/2, live cattle up 317 1/2, hog market up 70. That's where we saw greater progression based off this vaccine. Hopes and optimisms really kind of fluent here today, but please keep in mind we may be 3 to 6 months off from even seeing any impact of a potential vaccine to these market conditions, and it may even be longer than that. So the winter will still be a difficult time with COVID cases spiking here. We'll just need to keep that in perspective. Don't want to be the kind of real excitement killer here, but we've got to talk reality here a little bit too of timeline and when this could have an impact. More of next spring seems to be that featured time frame. So look for opportunity. Hopefully this cattle market, this is the excitement it needed to get a lift off here and get up into some price counts we can market into again. This has been Jim Emter, Van Ahn Co, Alexandria, Minnesota. Trading in futures and options involves risk of loss and is not suitable for all producers. Past performance is not indicative of future results. This is a solicitation. Have a great afternoon.